So that first rotation in a full stack on the left-hand side, they run slide X and a go, attacking out of the middle and attacking at the setter, putting UCLA in a very, very tough spot immediately into a out of system situation. Wisconsin serving pretty much line, oh, throws it long, okay. Trying to serve the libero there. Kind of a start attacking at the libero. UCLA goes at the libero. There's the slide. A lot of slide attack out of Wisconsin, and then McMay with a good roll shot at full speed. Something that we see a lot of elite players taking a full approach and then just roll shotting the ball over the top, instead of kind of gearing down with your approach and turning it into a completely obvious tip ball. Still serving at that libero. There's that slide 4 or slide go that allows the block to be fully stretched and gives Haggerty an absolute huge seam to hit into. Good line swing. Really nice line swing outside the block. Caught the libero just off the line. New setter for UCLA, new opposite. Still serving the libero, who seems to be passing okay. There's a great high swing in transition by McMay. Attacking that sideline high off the hands. Feet to the ball, good out of system swing. Great dig by the libero. There is, so the previous ball she had, McMay had a really good fast approach roll shot. This is a real slow approach, slow roll shot, and the 6'8" middle blocker from Wisconsin swallows it up. Great pass, nice tip, in-system tip over the top. Fast ball, great set. Oh, great service by UCLA, trying to push that ball into zone 5 to make the outside hitters have to pass. You can see by that angle, Wisconsin is really pushing the front row outside hitter to not have to pass the ball. So that zone 5, there's another zone 5 serve. And then Wisconsin still trying to attack into that zone 1-6 seam, trying to make the setters play that first ball. It's a great joust and then cross-court slide swing. So it looks like Wisconsin right there is trying to serve at McMay, and the libero for UCLA continues to kind of cut balls off. That's a good swing. We just missed the ball, excuse me, on the sideline. There you go, serve McMay again, puts him out of system. Savicimo, the great soft touch to cover. So that is one of my favorite plays. So she gets up, recognizes that she's going to get blocked, plays a nice ball to recover, and then they get a second ball and a recycle and score on the opposite. She probably learned that at Wave, as Savvy is a Wave alum. There they are serving zone 5 again. Attack right at the setter by Wisconsin. So that seems to be something that Wisconsin trains, is attacking middle. They are working the cutback swing to be able to force, if the ball is dug, it forces the opponent immediately into an out-of-system situation as the setter's already dug the ball. Here's that cross-court serve again, right at zone 5, make the outside hitter play it. Wisconsin comes back with slide X, go, high percentage swings all the way around. Really tough to defend. Especially when the attacker's 6'8". So now Wisconsin's starting to pick on the libero a little bit. Nice off-speed swing by Savvy-Simo. Wisconsin seems to be pretty dug in, not ready for a lot of off-speed roll shots, but these are, three-quarter swings. That's extremely important to have in your repertoire to be able to kind of keep defenses off balance. Very easy to hit a ball. Sometimes it's hit directly at you, but if you have to take a step left or right a little bit, it makes it a little bit more difficult. There's a 2-ball, kind of a bailout 2-ball. Again, they're running that slide 2 with the middle and the opposite, kind of switching spots. You get a high percentage swing every single time. So UCLA still up 9-7 here. Oh, it's a great serve. Low ball at the feet of Mac May. Trying to make her play that first ball, trying to make her play as many balls as possible. So this is rotation 1. There's Savvy-Simo on the right with a little tip. Great transition play to find the middle hitter. Here's Wisconsin out of system, high deep swing, right off the top of the block. So great out of system, no panic. It's a great dig by the libero. And then here, I'll show it here, the out of system ball, really high and deep. And she's just looking for hands. She's not trying to find the court there. It's a great swing. Here's 9-all. Tough pass. Kind of ball in play on the right side. And there they go right back to the middle. Again, turning that ball on the cutback, back to zone 1 or 1-6 seam. Go up 10-9. This is where Wisconsin really puts the pressure on. Again, serving on Mac May. This is that tough rotation. Your opposite hitting on the left, which is probably not where she normally likes to be. So now they're going to stack it. They're going to bring everybody over to the left side of the court. So this will turn into usually some sort of slide attack. So there goes the slide. Opposite hits the 2-ball. Simo on the left. Get a second swing at it. Great ball. And that's a tough ball in transition to find a 6'8" middle hitter and absolutely put the ball away. So here's where UCLA calls timeout. Back into live action. UCLA unstacks it again. So now you put Savvy on the right and you have the opposite still serving Mac. They're still making her play a lot of balls. And sometimes there's your bailout, play a tip at the setter and hope for the best. Much needed side out for UCLA. Here's that zone 5 serve, puts Wisconsin in an out of system situation. Haggerty with a nice high swing. And that's a really good block Really good block by Wisconsin in transition. Pretty decent swing. She goes to attack high, but Wisconsin blockers right there. Two pass. It's a good option. Trying to bring the middle away. Unfortunately, UCLA not passing well enough to kind of keep Wisconsin's middle honest, and so she's ready to run pin to pin. Again, bad pass. Here comes the out of system ball. High swing. Good high swing. Looking for mostly hands in a high percentage court situation. Definitely a cross court swing there. $14-11. There's that zone 5 serve. Exactly. Chase the great situation having to have the outside hitter chase that ball into zone 5 and to the sideline. It's really a difficult serve. Seems to be the theme here for UCLA is serve that zone 5. Unfortunately there, with Haggerty not having to pass that first ball, she can walk right in. They run like a lob or a 32 and a slide there, stretch the block. Middle has to commit to the slide hitter. And Haggerty walks right in and hits a seam ball cross court. There they are trying to serve the libero again, Wisconsin, and will overpass and clean up. There you go, line serve, libero steps in. McNamee it's a great touch. There's the slide. That's a good move. Great move by that middle, kind of staying to the left in that transition situation, knowing the slide's coming, and staying in her seam, reaching back across court. That's where that ball wants to go. She wants to hit that ball seam to cross. Middle stays at home. These middles for UCLA are extremely young, so they're sophomores. Not a lot of experience playing. Again, continuing to serve zone 5, putting them out of system. Wisconsin is doing a very nice job. Well, the setter, Hilly, is doing a great job of keeping them in system even on bad passes. This is a kind of a 1-ish pass, maybe a 2. She keeps the tempo going. When you're running that slide 4, the middle on the other side has to kind of respect that you can set that. Good transition situation. Unfortunately, it's maybe trying to be a little too fancy, a little wide on that set by Hilly. Ball goes into the pin. You can see the middle having to stay home and respect the dump by Wisconsin. So that's interesting. McNamee tries to serve out the libero there and winds up serving the ball wide. They had some great success serving zone 5. I probably would have liked to see her keep it there, but calls are coming in from Sealy or their head coach. There's an ace on the libero to go 19-14. And this is tough because Wisconsin's pretty much in charge of this match. So there's a 2 pass off the libero. Nice 2-ball set, high percentage swing. Savvy-Simo gets her hands underneath, gets her feet underneath it. It's a good swing. And that might be one of the first off-speed swings Wisconsin's had. They've been hitting and hitting and hitting, keeping UCLA back on their heels. And you can see how dug in UCLA is, not ready at all to dig a little tip there. So UCLA calls her second timeout, 2014. Big hole. to try to climb back in this match. Interesting to have the home court at Wisconsin is it's a pretty nice place. So there you go, serving the seam between Mac May and the libero. That seems to be the great play. And then Savvy-Simo with a really nice quick arm, great feet to the ball, still gets the ball high. It's a lot of beach training right there. Broken play, way inside, feet get to it really fast. Fast feet, fast arm, great swing. Go Wave alumni. There they go, back to zone 5. And that's just really, really good swing. Really being able to stay in system there. High ball, high-ish ball, not super tempoed. She knows exactly where she wants to go. Big, hard cross court, big corner, longest angle. So that's interesting. They make the opposite pass in this rotation to free up Mac May to hit out of the pipe. It's a great pass, so she's got a free run at it, but I don't think they're really fooling anybody there. Sorry about the degraded video. Here we come back online again. Mac May in the kind of the pipe situation. Great dig. Oh, this video got really degraded. 4 contacts. It'll come back here in a second. See if I can help clean it up. There we go. Okay. So 22-16. This is UCLA's starting setter. Running a 6-2 because neither of the setters are very big, and they've got a depth at the pin attacking position. Short angle or short line to line, zone 5. Libero's able to take it and frees up Haggerty to just hit on the left-hand side. So not asking the libero to pass a lot of court, almost split court, but UCLA is not serving floaters. It's not a jump serve, not something that's got a lot of pace on it. So here's the libero serving. Again, continues to serve at Mac May. That's a great beach shot, excuse me. Great high kind of little wrist snap. Great video of slow motion there, catching the setter off balance. Again, Savvy having a great game. Deep zone 5, again, there's that 3 ball, again, attacking that ball, cut back towards the setter, towards that 1-6 seam, making the setter at least have to think about having to play it. It's a skill I think that most middles need to really get comfortable with, hitting that ball, looking away, just across your body. So UCLA going to their All-American there at the end in a 1 situation, 1 pass, high option. She goes high hands and out of bounds, trying to keep that ball alive. Big ask here by UCLA to get back in this match. There's a backbreaker right there. Misserve to finish set 1. Wisconsin 25-18. So a couple of different takeaways. You could see the themes that UCLA was trying to do with the service game was push that ball into zone 5, really kind of force Wisconsin to, if they're having to set the slide, it's a long ball all the way across the net, giving their blockers time to set up, and then forcing their outside hitters Wisconsin's outside hitters to actually play two contacts, so pass and attack. Wisconsin, on the other hand, really trying to serve at Mac May, or at least the seam between Mac May and the libero, really make them work. And then as far as attacking, just spreading UCLA's block out as much as possible, hitting that ball cross court, whether that be off the left side of the court or especially in the middle, whether it's on a 2-ball or whether it was on the slide, really working the cutback to zone 1-6, making the setter have to play that first ball and putting UCLA out of system. I cannot wait to get back in the gym, guys. Unfortunately, like Brennan, in desperate need of a haircut, but I could not take matters into my own hands. So Brennan, I know you got your haircut, but I'm going to let this thing grow until I can actually get a barber to take a look at it. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye-bye.